All right, so I'm setting up. This is my space right here, my tent frame, and I'm setting up right next to Clan Hall. Good friends for, I don't know, many years, and we often set up our tents alongside each other. And it helps a lot because we can lash our tent frames together against the winds. And if one of us needs to take off to go march in a parade or go to the bathroom or something like that, then we have the other to keep an eye on things. It's not easy to set these tents up alone, but I've done it for, God, 30 or 40 years or something like that. And fortunately, my size helps a lot. So I just keep on doing what I do, and then eventually I get there. Really have to stake it down. And I'm getting the table set up, and I think I might take one table back home. The less stuff I have to get out of here on Sunday, the better. And I can put all my shirts and everything right here. The public is going to be right there. So that's and over here. In fact, yeah, change the orientation. I'll put the other table right here. And yeah, I can take one home. That'll be good. Now it's starting to take shape a little bit. I'm not going to unload, like I said, I'm not going to unload any of these boxes today. Give me something to do in the morning because the games usually start out kind of slow. So I have an hour's work tomorrow. The tent is staked down. Have all these little stakes in the ground. That's not going to be enough. I'm going to have to put guy wires down, and I'll start to put the sides up so that I can take off, go home, and get ready for the weekend. It's going to be a busy one. All right, I am basically set up now. First morning of the Phoenix games, and as I had stated earlier, right next to Clan Hall, Dave and Pam. So that banner, I had that banner made 25 years ago, maybe more than that. This banner I made about 5 years ago. And I have all of our required reading, reference materials so people can learn what they want. And of course, shirts for sale. Morning. So we have them all. We have the sweatshirts, t-shirts, hoodies, v-necks for the ladies, and then materials inside. I have these custom mugs. I had a couple of hundred of those made up. My custom chair I had made up. All the posters, information, SEP names, etc. All right, so I'm in good enough shape now that I can take a little break and show you around camp a little bit here. Not that I'm camping. So that's Celtic Jackalope. They are a vendor of shirts, mostly t-shirts, sweatshirts, and a lot of the clans buy their shirts from them to sell at their tents. Next to me, we have what is that? Scottish American Military Society, probably. This is Clan Buchanan. I think they're the honored clan this year because their chief is here, and so there'll be a big ceremony for their chief. And then over here is where tonight's Kaylee will be, the big party concert, pipes and drums and singing and all kinds of carrying on. Yeah, I know, that was Irish. It's real pretty under this thing, if I can get my phone to cooperate. It's real pretty. It lights up blue under there, and with the lake in the background, beautiful as can be. It's going to be a nice big party. That's the food court over there, and that's my friend Dennis with Clan Inebriated. Clan Inebriated is fun. He actually went to Scotland and got approved as a legitimate clan. And you can join Clan Inebriated. It involves grog and a private screening in the back tent room there. But I give Dennis this. People come to these things and they don't belong to a clan. They don't know what their clan might be because their last name is who knows what. And you buy a clan inebriated t-shirt and you feel like you belong. You come back next year and maybe you do some research and you find out what clan you do belong to, and you get a kilt, and it grows and grows. Dennis has actually been responsible for getting a lot of people into the games that otherwise would not have gotten into the games. Now, he does have detractors because they think he's making a mockery of it. Each to their own. So we're doing pretty good. I'm right across from Clan Campbell's, and of course there's always, well, we don't talk about Campbell's. That goes back hundreds of years. So everyone's setting up. A lot of people get a double wide or even a 4 wide. So for instance, the Buchanan here, they have 4 spaces, and they'll sell a lot of shirts and welcome a lot of people. And they'll have their own parties and celebrations and everything. We have to be very careful about alcohol because the government's all over these things with people having alcohol in their tents. Now, my clan Fraser tent that I've been hosting for a very long time had that banner made 30 years ago. Wish I hadn't put the castle on the right there, but I did, and that was a mistake. But I have a newer banner that I made very recently, and it's much more sense. There's none of this all my hope is in God nonsense from a wannabe. And I have a lot of literature. And of course the goodies for sale. T-shirts, ladies V-neck, 2 different styles, hoodies, regular sweats, all that stuff. And I have a few other items as well. And of course it's mandatory to have a poster like this. Everybody wants to see it. But over here what I do is a collage. So in the upper left, that's me and Simon, the chief. His grandfather on the upper right, me at Culloden. Simon, General Simon in his later years. Me and Simon again singing somewhere. Tickets over here, me and Diana Gabaldon for some dinner. And Bill Millen right there, Bill Millen right there, Bill Millen right there. Me and Simon again, wine tasting in California. Bunch of goodies like that. Extra goodies include this wooden plaque. I do laser engraving, and so this is a solid plank of wood. And those go for $10. And these vinyl stickers, I think these are the last of them. I only have a few left. The company's out of business. These last forever. I've had them on my RV for years and years and years, and they're still very vibrant. Those are $8. And I have coasters, and I don't know what all. Oh, mugs. A couple of hundred coffee mugs that have Clan Fraser on them. A little explanation of goodies. Everybody knows this design by Michael McFarlane of Celtic Jackalope. I mean, all the clans have used these shirts for forever. So I want an alternative. So I designed these, had these made. This is the back, so it's quite large. This is the back, and this is the front. And then I also offer blue and green in the traditional. I do these chairs. This is an extra tall chair. Nice chair. A lot of features. Those are available, but they're quite expensive. I only sold just a few of those because they're just quite pricey. I mean, it's reasonable because they're a bear to make, and they last a long time, but they are expensive. Beginning of the opening ceremonies.
I haven't seen that lady in 10 years. Yeah. Okay, like I said, we're going to have the opening ceremony. We'll have some dignitaries up here. We have a chieftain now that come all the way from Scotland to meet with his clan.
There's a Scottish Chihuahua.
Stand by. Stand by.
And then we have the clans here, including me, lined up to step into line for our parade. And this is what it looks like from the stage.
Again, I have no doubts that many of you here are very well related to many of the names you see gathered here before you. So once again, you will find in your program all the names and the clan tent location of which you can go and pay a visit and find your own, as they say in Scotland, filial strands to Scotland. Now, if you please, without this part of the festivities completed, clan representatives, please return to the clan village. To why not a thunderous round of applause.
Oh, sure. Use us and abuse us. It's the calling of the clans, which is also opening ceremonies on Sunday. This is unusual the way they do it at Phoenix. They don't line us up in alphabetical order. I've never seen that anywhere else. It's just random. And they don't call us out by clan. We just kind of march up and walk away. Typically, they call each.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And they march off into the sunset. A quiet start to Sunday morning. People just reopening the tents. It wasn't too terribly windy last night, which is a wonderful thing. There was a lot of concern that we were going to have horrible winds. But there doesn't appear to have been any issues at all. So cool. Walking my way to the athletes field. They're doing weight over the bar right here. I think they're up to about 21 feet. Further down the field, they do the caber. Let's get down there.